RealToon, it's some real money in the room.
When you saw J Mane get accepted and embraced originally in O Block, what did you think?
Like I said, I thought it was like play of him just coming for sure. I thought he was just on some, but when he really came and I'm like, oh, he's serious. Right. I thought it was like play though. I ain't think he was serious at first.
How did you feel when you saw Edogg kicked him out? Did you get excited, like, okay, finally somebody step up, or was it like he doing too much?
I'm grown and shit, man. I ain't get excited about no shit like that. I really felt like I felt both sides. Like I felt his point. I felt his point. His point, you know, that's our family. Like we grew up with these people. Like we slept in the same bed with these people, went to school with these people. You know, like we real life love these people, like it's too close.
Right.
So I feel him like, nah, you know, a lot of people don't take things that go on the same as like you taking some shit. Like some people be mature. I ain't gonna say bro ain't mature, but a lot of people still be like broken hearted from like situations. Like they still bro still feels some type of way. Right. Cause that's his people and he was dissing his people, which is still my people, but I felt him too. I understood that. But then I understood him too. He really want to make a change. He maturing. Right. He felt like, yeah, he want to do this. But at first, I really thought he was playing until he made that move.
Well, what do you think about, like, it's just a few situations within that move, like, because I respect where you coming from. I kind of respect where Mama Duck was coming from too, though. Like, she was like, why you ain't come over here first? You from over here. Why you ain't come get this money out? So now I see you, like, you see him giving out the money. You like, okay, so he's serious. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, is it a political move to get more O blockians, as they call them, on your side? Or is it like, you know?
From my understanding, he gave more to them than to us. Right. Than to our kids.
And I don't know. I just remember Mama Duck.
From what I seen, the list and all that, the screenshots of the cash apps, it was more of them, his people, than our people. And it was like people from the low end, people from this, people from the hundreds, people. He went all the way around. It wasn't even enough to
do nothing.
Every kid though.
Right.
But he still, you know, he did something. He tried. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, salute to J Mane
how many people died? They got kids.
Right. Multiple kids.
What? You know how many guys from my side that got kids? And how many kids they got?
Right.
You can't help everybody at one time. Then what? Gonna be fucked up.
Right.
So he tried though.
He tried, and he deserves points for trying. Salute to J Mane. Definitely get an A for effort, A+ for effort. On that note, you know what I'm saying. There was a point that, and I don't want to stay on this too long. You know, and at some point I'm being messy with it, but there was a point that I felt from one of those blockings. Is that word offensive too? I know people be saying it now, but I don't know. I don't want to just be saying nothing offensive and it's offensive, and I don't know it's offensive.
Man, you this interview, so
right.
You get, it's your job to say what you want to say.
You know, some niggas be over serious, bro. They be over serious.
I can't get serious for no shit that ain't it's serious, but it ain't like, you know, you see them from your point of view.
Right. Well, I guess my question was, like, with J Mane, one of the things that they were saying in O Block was that you saying this, but you still got the videos up from back when you was dissing.
Yeah.
And mind you, you know, just like you or original, he was original over there, you know what I'm saying, dissing way back when. So these are old videos, right? Some of them even a little more recent, but not super recent. So do you feel like it would be more sincere if he deleted the old diss videos, or would it like that's back then and he should still be able to make his money off dissing, since that was what was going on at that time?
See, from my point, I don't diss. You ain't never heard me say such, such. So I don't have shit on there to even delete if I was to be in his shoes. So my point, I'd be like, yeah, man, delete that shit. If that's really how you feel and you really wanna like fuck the past, and I go ahead delete that bitch. But still to the day, I don't know if there's other ways you can get money though to replace that shit. Cause most everybody ain't getting no money from back then, even from shit. Cause we all been finessed from the music, everybody.
Right.
So if he's standing on that shit, yeah, he can delete that shit.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And I don't want to stay on the bullshit, but I gotta ask, just cause it was recent news, man. You know, I brought DJ out here to Houston, sat in the same seat you sitting in. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the curse couch. You know what I'm saying? He was in the seat, the hot seat. I call it the hot seat. But I brought him out here, and after the interview, you know, we went to the club, we did our thing. You know what I'm saying? I had DJ outside 24 hours straight. Like, he'll tell you, you know what I'm saying? A real one, he'll tell you. You know what I'm saying? But we came, we turned up, you know what I'm saying? And I think we went to Crew Lounge. We saw Lil Reese. I go over there to do what I was doing, you know what I'm saying? I guess DJ done, you know, some Chicago shit that transpired. I'm like, oh man, this is, you know, we in Houston, you know what I'm saying? So this is like a safe zone, it's cool, you know, it's player, you know, and at this time, Reese, that ain't my first time seeing him outside, you know, bro just, I'm calling him Reese, he just outside, you know, on the hoes, you know, doing him. Me and DJ we leave that spot, we go to another spot. You know what I'm saying? We leave the other spot. We end up going to some after hour. We out to like 5 a.m. You know what I'm saying? But we see Reese at the other spot, the after play. You know, bro was really outside, man. And, you know, I recently saw a video going viral of bro basically admitting to the cops. Like, he's saying to the cops, that ain't the gun that I pulled on her, or something like that. The gun was already in the house. Like, you know what I mean? And I was just like, dang, bro, like, it's crazy. We were just with bro, you know. So you as somebody who, you know, moved city to city, you know what I mean, and kinda, you know, we could say you made it out to a degree, right? And I was looking at Reese like, bro, smart for coming out here. Like, he's smart for moving like he's moving, but he was steady getting in situations where he's still getting locked up in Harris County. You know what I mean? How did you feel about that?
I ain't see a video. I don't really know nothing about that, but shit, I be feeling like everything happened for a reason. If he had to go sit down, that shit just was meant for him probably to sit down. That's just how I look at life. Whatever go on, and that go on, that's your choice, but that shit happened for a reason.
With multiple Chicagoans being like out here, like, do y'all link up and go places out here? Like, is that like a thing, or?
See me, man, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't never been. I got my peoples and shit, but I ain't never been a type to be just. That's just me. I always been like solo. I be everywhere, but I always be by my own, yeah.
Right.
So if a nigga be like, ooh, pop out, I do it, but I ain't no person that be like, come on, bro. I'm doing all that.
Right.
Yeah.
How do you feel?
Unless it makes sense.
Go ahead. How do it feel with it can't make sense. But how do it feel, like, I guess, being out of town, right? Mm-hmm. And it's like, you know, back home, I don't know if it's still going on. I know people are pushing peace now, but, you know, there's a war going on back home. So when people are out of town, it's like they feel more relieved, like they feel like they can do more that they couldn't normally do because back home those aren't normal circumstances. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, do you still move like that when you out of town, or is it like if I see a op, ain't no issues because like it's neutral ground, you know?
Shit, everywhere you go, still busting everywhere. Like it's shit going on in Houston, shit going on LA, shit going on everywhere.
Right.
So I feel like once you put your guards down, that's when shit happen.
Right.
Long as you ain't like going for no ain't gonna come to you.
Right.
That's how I feel.
Hey, RealToon, it's some real money in the room.